Hi guys, it's been a while since I stepped in front of the camera, but I'm bald now. And I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty fucked over, just like how Michael was in this movie. I'm gonna keep this brief and I'm not gonna get too into it, but I am gonna spoil some shit. This is just brief and to the point. What can I say? This was the most disappointing fucking movie experience I think I've ever had. And it sucks because it's coming off of two great fucking movies, in my opinion. You know, I know a lot of people shit all over Kills and some people shit on 2018, but to me, those are some of my personal favorites in the franchise. And all the critics and like online people there shitting all over Kills, you know, and praising this one. All respect to you, you know, that's your opinion. You know, I'm not gonna bash you or anything, but I fucking hated this movie. You know, at first it was disappointment, but now it's just pure hatred. I watched it again on Peacock. Not all of it, but just some scenes that I really liked, and even then I can't get into it because the whole movie was just such a deflating experience. Pretty much, to sum it up, this movie's about 10% Michael and 90% Corey. I do not understand why the fuck we needed a new main character in the third film of a trilogy. I can understand if you were to like establish him in like 2018 in Kills, but to just bring somebody in that we're not familiar with, and then let alone the fact you give him Michael Myers' mask, and then he's doing most of the killing. He fucking treats Michael Myers like a bitch in this movie. There's a scene in there where he lures a cop in there and holds him down for Michael to like stab, and Michael's so fucking weak at this point, like he could barely even stand, like he's struggling to get out. He pulls his rusty ass knife out of the dirt, and then he stabs this dude, and then Michael's getting like his strength back. He starts twitching, you know, like he just came. Then he kills the nurse that Allison's working with, and Corey kills the boss, which, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, like I actually kind of like that visual of Michael and Corey teaming up, but then it's completely fucking ruined by the next scene. Michael just standing in the sewer, like literally you see a shot of Corey like crawling into the sewer, and Michael's just standing there like what the fuck. And then Corey's like, I need this, you don't need this, I need this more than you. And he wrestles Michael and takes him down like a bitch, literally with fucking ease. He takes the mask, gets a jumpsuit, and starts fucking up all these people that were harassing him earlier. And you know, I really wanted to compliment like the gore in this. Like there are some scenes where the gore is pretty fucking sick, and one of those scenes involves the DJ at that radio tower. That scene was really fucking sick, but you know, I feel like you just don't see that much of it compared to like what you saw in Kills. Like there's some graphic fucking imagery, but it's really fucking toned down. Not really like toned down, but like you don't see it as much. Like the head stomp that you saw in 2018, there's a head stomp in here. Like as soon as he steps on her head, like it just cuts. You know, like you don't get to see like all the brain and like gooey shit that you saw with Sartain. And you know, it just didn't feel the same knowing that Michael's not the one that's doing this shit, because this dude fucking made Michael look like a bitch. Literally, he takes the mask off, Michael just fucking lays there. He doesn't move. And honestly, like, you don't see anything of Michael. Like, you don't see him, like, fucking walking out of the sewer, like, attempting to look for Corey. So after all this going down, like, I'm not going to complain about Laurie and Allison, because, like, that shit was fine. You know, I've always liked their chemistry. And the scenes where you do see them together, like, it's nice. But anytime Corey's, like, in the middle of that shot, you know, when he, like, I guess gets consumed by the evil, before that he was actually pretty cool. I actually kind of liked this character, but once he started drifting to the dark side, I'm just like, god damn it, please stop. Corey goes over to Laurie's house to try to kill her, and she's staging it like a suicide attempt, you know, I guess just to like get the authorities over there. She shoots Corey, he falls down the stairs, And he's like so obsessed with Allison at this point, like he's willing to frame Laurie, and he stabs himself in the neck. And then all of a sudden fucking Michael appears. Literally, that's it. Like he just pops into frame. Like you don't see him fucking walking over to the house. Pretty much there's just such a fucking absence of Michael, and the end scene pisses me off so much. Mainly because you don't see anything of him after fucking Tori takes his mask, and then he's all of a sudden just there, and then we automatically get to the fucking fight. And the fight was bullshit too. Like there's some cool scenes in there. Like I like the knitting needle to Laurie's head and everything. But man, I really wanted fucking Michael to win, or at least put up more of a fucking fight. It's over pretty much as soon as it starts. When it's Laurie's face going through a glass cabinet, fucking her hitting Michael in the face with a chair, and then she traps him, and then takes off his mask, and Michael looks like shit. Like all the other fucking movies where you see his face, like it looked cool. I thought he looked sick as shit in Kills, but pretty much it looks like he's wearing like a fucking rubber mask, and he has like this long scraggly hair now. And then she fucking slits his throat and then cuts his veins. Pretty much they torture him more than the fight lasted. You know, like I had a feeling that Michael was gonna die, but I really want him to win. But the one thing that I really wanted if he had to die was for Laurie to go down too. Pretty much Laurie just wins, like fucking predictable. Like they went the safe route to give like the fans I guess the fans a happy ending, which I can guarantee you anybody who's like a diehard fan wanted to see Michael win, or they wanted to see Laurie go down with her monster. You know, it's like everybody who's like, oh, I hope Laurie wins. Like they probably only seen fucking couple Halloween movies and they're just getting into these ones. You know, they probably fucking only seen Rob Zombies and they think that's the first one, or they probably still call him Jason. They kill him and then they fucking kill him harder because they push his ass into a grinder and you literally see him fucking get shredded into pieces. So that's your definitive end. You know, like this is definitely the fucking final film of this trilogy, and it just completely, in my opinion, shit the bed. You know, there were some cool aspects. I'll admit the fucking filmmaking was great. Like I like the camera work, the score, fucking great. You know, this iteration of the Halloween theme song is probably my favorite. Like it does feel like grand, but also like not as fucking extra as Halloween H2O with the orchestra and shit. But other than that, I just didn't fucking like this movie, and that sucks because I loved Kills, I loved 2018, but this is the movie that they're ending off on. Go figure. If I had to give this a ranking, I'd probably give it a 3 out of 10, honestly. Like, it just burned me that fucking bad. I still don't think it's worse than Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 or Resurrection, but it's pretty fucking bad. And that's coming from somebody who literally likes all the Halloween movies except for Rob Zombie's Halloweens and Resurrections. I could find something to enjoy with all the other ones, but this one just really fucking hard to do. So the only thing that could have saved this movie is if it happened on the same night like they're originally planning to before fucking COVID delayed and fucked shit up. But instead we got this. And to hear like David Gordon Green like talk so proudly about what they've done, it's like, I feel like you guys did it for yourself and not the fans, because the majority of the people talking already fucking hate this movie, and I did too. Like I said, if you like it, then props to you, you know, that's great. But for me, I'm disappointed.